expected is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Watson on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
1 yard line.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made here at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On first down, Watson eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Shoot.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, here's Penny. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1 yard line.
Now it's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. First carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 11 yards there. First down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Henry Ruggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to go up top again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jordan Brooks in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On second down now, Muhammad. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back, and coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 97 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math.
We usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he'll find Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run the counter. Muhammad. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cardinal first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Muhammad. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Number 84.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Cardinals 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way way down inside the 25-yard line.
By the Cardinals.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will go out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check, Mike. 54. Hey, 55. Double dog. Double dog. That's the way.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On the draw, this is Penny. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Out of the gun, Watson. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On first down, it's Watson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second and 10, Watson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Check, check.
From the red zone now, Watson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Or then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Christian Kirk.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 21.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
38-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Catch made at the 6-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
Switch it, kill, switch it. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Check safety, check safety. Check 3, check leg.
Now Rashad Penny. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Action fake. They'll look to throw. It'll buy some time right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the Cardinal first down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Henry Ruggs. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Cardinals 25.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me over Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 51 yards.
That was big. That was big.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 2.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Ball carrier.
A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cardinals 32, Seahawks 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Mike 35. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
From the gun, here's Watson. Being chased out left. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
To throw is Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Penny, the 1st down carry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Simmons.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. That's caught by Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now it's Penny. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jaron Reed able to record his 5th sack of the season. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's good.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the option, here's Watson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Back at the 17-yard line.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
32.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, sings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guy.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
To number 84.
A huge play there for Arizona. 49 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
They go again with Muhammad. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Seibert's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
42.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On first down, Watson. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, and that'll bring up second down.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense, back-to-back they've been tackled behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun to give to Penny. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Clinton Dix brought him down. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
1st down, Arizona.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Watson off play action. Now he'll let it go deep left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And Watson's going to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
45.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year.